friends. My name's Yael. I'm the Kanti Kundalini. I wanted to come on live today and just drop in with my weekly video. I definitely missed a video last week. And so I wanted to drop in this week with continuing my weekly drop-ins. I need to come up with a name. I don't have a name for them yet, but the weekly Kanti Kundalini download is what I'll call it right now. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Yael, and I teach Kundalini yoga and meditation. I'm a gong sound healer, and I am a traveling yogi, and I travel around the town, around the world. And just kidding, I don't travel around the world. I travel to a few different places and I share my gifts, and I share in the name of collective healing and liberation. I support people in building their self-awareness, in releasing destructive patterns, and in learning about the technology of Kundalini, breath, and Kriya and mantra practice, Kundalini yoga. And I offer my own online programs and meditation containers and one-to-one coaching and one-to-one sessions. If anyone is interested, that's always available. So feel free to reach out to me. All my information is in my about me. So this week I want to talk to you about falling off, or the idea of falling off. I also want to call it the sacred pause. I feel like I've heard that before. I don't know. I didn't make that up, but I've heard it before, the sacred pause. I'm drinking some coffee right now. So we're going to have some nice coffee while we talk about this. Cold coffee. No, it's warm. It's warm. So I recently was practicing a 40-day meditation, and then I went traveling and I missed a day. And then I missed another day. And I could have started back up after I missed that first day, right? But I'm the kind of person where it's like I miss a day, and how I was taught in my practice is you start from day one. And I was on day 28 out of 40. That's like pretty far along. And I was proud. Like, I was showing up in my practice, and regardless of how I felt, that's the whole point, is just strengthening your mind and willpower. So we got to day 28, and then we freaking had to start all over again. And half of that was because I was traveling. But really, at the end of the day, the practice will teach you is that, okay, I'm traveling and this matters to me. How am I going to add this into my day and into my life? So, okay. I'm gonna get in some hellos. Hi, people. Hi, friends. Oh my God, we have a lot of people joining. Hi, welcome. I'm talking about in this stream, just so anyone who's just joining now, the idea of the sacred pause, or working, instead of shaming ourselves when we fall out of our practice, to cultivate more compassion for ourselves and remember that we're working with our own cycles and rhythms in our life. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're working. Kundalini, yes. And we're doing this in relation to Kundalini yoga. So I was saying that I in Kundalini, we have 40-day meditations. We practice one meditation for 40 days. And so I fell off. I got to day 28, and then I just, didn't practice it for a day. And then that turned into 2 days. And then that turned into a longer amount of time. And I just started yesterday. I restarted from day 1. And of course, that's a bit discouraging, when you miss your day and you get to beyond halfway through. But I think it's, this is to teach us about our willpower, our discipline, and where we are prioritizing our energy, and how we want to form our lives through how we cultivate and direct our energy. And so what I wanted to talk about in this little live is, the idea when you fall out or you fall off of your practice. So a lot of times people shame themselves, and that's not necessary. I've done that before, where I've beat myself up. Do you ever do that? Will you beat yourself up because, oh, maybe in your mind, because, you were so close to achieving something and then you let go? Well, the beauty about life and being alive and being autonomous is that you can start again. So that's what we're doing. And I think another theme I wanted to touch on is in the idea of falling out of something, or idea of having to restart your practice or restart cultivating a stream of energy and focus in your life. We are living in such an intense time on this planet and on this earth that we don't recognize that enough. We don't recognize the fact that technology, not just technology, but like the state of just the energy on the planet is so intense. There's so much going on, and we are all a part of that web, the interconnected web of life, whether, you know, you're super active or whether you're hiding away in a mountain somewhere. We're all connected. And so I was just touching on that to say that, like, there's a lot of collective trauma coming up and being processed by all of us. If you are on the path of awakening and self-awareness and learning about yourself and wanting to grow and um, wanting to expand your awareness of who you are and what you can be and how incredible you can show up to your life, then that takes a lot of energy. It's not something that's going to passively happen. So cultivating energy comes with compassion, and we can bring that back to, starting again when we're starting again in our practice, um, and bring that back to also the discipline aspect, because both are necessary. And that's why personally I started from day 1 versus starting from day 28. And that's part of the Kundalini tradition, is choosing to start. Empathy is a key. Yes, choosing to start. I'm losing my train of thought, guys. I'm tired. Empathy is the key, though. I love that. Thank you for sharing. And it's true. We have to be empathetic to ourselves, to our hearts. We need to listen to what we need in our lives to feel nourished and give it to ourselves, because no one's going to do that for us. And the energy outside is getting faster and more intense. People are on their everyone's going through it. No matter who it is, we're all going through it on our personal journeys right now. And by going through it, I just mean, I don't want to go into what I mean because it's so heavy and it's a lot. But the state of the world right now, there's a lot of intense things happening. Regardless of how you perceive it, we can all agree that there's a lot of intensity happening I'm in the US, happening here. And I would say collectively, globally, and that is why it's so important for us to be, as a builder of this new earth paradigm. If you identify as one of those, as a person who is creating your reality from your soul stream, then you have to tune yourself. And I'm going on to kind of a different topic right now. So this is a ADHD brain for you. But yeah, I guess what was my original message, talking about falling off? Well, let's fall on. What happens when you fall on? What happens when you fall in? Yeah. Empathy is the key. Let's end it there. Empathy is the key. Compassion to yourself is the key. And honoring your authentic pace, because this is okay. Now I'm about to go on a roll again. The pace at which we move in this world is also very unnatural. Like, if you think about it, and everyone's different. Like, there are neurotypical people who can move at that pace and it's like not that taxing for them. But for myself, like, I don't move fast. I don't I don't want to move fast. I don't desire to move fast. I can create something of quality, but it doesn't happen quick. I need time. And that's just how I am. Everyone is different. I'll get it done for you and it will be beautiful, but I cannot be rushed. And I will not be rushed. And now I really feel this. My hair looks crazy, guys. My now, like 2025. I don't know about you. You can share in the chat, but like right now, like, do any of us want to rush? Like, do we? I would much rather rest. I would much rather tune my biofield to the biofield of the earth and let myself connect to the rhythm of the electromagnetic field of this planet, and go out into nature, connect to our mother, this planet, and from that space be inspired to take action. So yeah, that's all I wanted to share today. There's no such thing as falling off. You are safe as you are. You are fine as you are. Everyone has a different rhythm. Some people are slower. Some people are faster. Some people are in the middle. And I think it's about understanding our own, how we work. But that also, as I keep going, is also not an excuse for us to give up. And it's not an excuse for us to stop. Because right now, again, I'll repeat this, it is so important for us to be cultivating a spiritual practice with our own soul and strengthening our energy so that you have more energy to feed your life with. And that is about it. That's all I have to say. Thanks for joining in. And if you have any questions or just want to chat, I'm here. Again, take this message with you for the week. We are falling on. There is not one rhythm, and let's compassionately move forwards with a rhythm of success. And that rhythm of success will look unique to you and unique to me. Bless. All right. Thank you for joining, taking that message with us this week, that we are cultivating new rhythms and moving forwards with authentic pacing of nature, not rushing, but moving forwards with focus and with action and with compassion and with consistency. Because I keep going. I said I was going to sign off and I'm just talking still. But the key is consistency. We all can recognize, no matter what you're doing in your life, if you're consistent in something, you're going to be successful because you're showing up no matter what. So I do believe in showing up consistently if you commit and if something is fully aligned to you. But I don't believe in like ignoring our body's needs. Maybe that is what I've been trying to say this entire time. So don't ignore your body's needs. Listen to your body. Your body is your soul. It's holding your soul. So like your soul communicates to you through your body. Listen to it. But also then sometimes it's like the subconscious that's like, I'm tired. I don't want to do this. I don't want to wake up. I don't want to gym. I don't want to meditate. Fuck that. You're here to be the sharpest, most powerful version of you. So you can move into that through working with your subconscious. And I will throw this in now that's what Kundalini practice and Kundalini yoga is for. It's for getting familiar with your subconscious bullshit and not letting it control you. Moving past any of those patterns that make you feel like, you you have a goal, you have something you want to do, but the subconscious mind is just the habits that you've learned and that you've absorbed in your life. My hair looks crazy, guys. So, anyways, and that's why we meditate. That's why we meditate consistently, and that's why we push through. That is why we commit to ourselves. Understanding your emotions, embracing each frequency brings a power of pure empathy. Perception is the lock. Nice to meet you. Thank you for that message from Nigrum. I can't pronounce your name, but thank you. Thank you for that. And I'm glad you're here. And it's true, understanding our emotions, embracing our frequencies. Perception is the lock, and we can build our perception through Kundalini Yoga. So if y'all are interested, I have a lot of Kundalini practices on my channel. If you want any, there's free classes and meditations. And I offer group meditations because it's powerful to practice in a group. It's transformative. And we all need that right now. We need support. It's hard to do things on our own. And having community that is conscious and intentionally meeting with meeting for and in the name of their own elevation is beautiful. So yes. Oh yes, know thyself work. Okay, we got know thyself in the chat. Let's go work. Well, thank you for joining. That's all I have to say today. That's all I have to share with all of you today. And definitely be back sharing more as it's needed for all of us to just be in our power and taking the time to connect with our hearts, our minds, our bodies, and our souls. So thanks for joining. Sending everyone blessings. And I'll be back. Satnam. Satnam means truth is my name, truth is my essence. So I'm going to chant a Satnam to all of you. May we move forward in this week with consistency, with presence, with empathy, with understanding, and with focus, channeling our energy to ourselves, to our desires, to our dreams and our visions, and holding the energy and the frequency of compassion and love for ourselves and for others as best we can. Make sure you nourish yourself this week. And I'll be back. I'll be back soon. This was fun. Ashe. Ashe. Oh my God. Ashe. I'm a little loopy, but thanks for joining. Blessings.